Hi, RPS family. Welcome back to another day of science at home for kindergarten, first and second grade. This is week 3, day 1. So today we're going to start learning about an animal that lives both on land as well as in water. I wonder what animal lives both on land and in water. We're going to start by watching a little video that gives us an idea of what could possibly be able to do both. I mean, that's just a miracle, right? So here is the video. We're going to make it nice and big so we can see it. And let's see what we learn. What's that shaking things? Move. Oh, I think I know what we're doing now. And it looks like big. Coming right on out. They're wiggling. Look at how they grow, so different. Wow, the egg is so clear. You can see the inside of this animal. Oh my gosh, there's so many of them. I think I've seen those before. Man, it's got a big head and a tiny little tail. It seems to be growing. It's got legs. Oh my goodness. Something going on. Did you see that? An arm just came out. Wow, mind blown. Now it looks like a weird little creature with a tail. What's happening to the tail? It seems to be getting smaller. Now I definitely know what that is. And look, it's starting to come out of the water. Have we guessed what this creature is that lives on land as well as in water? There's so many different types of them. Look at the different colors. Is it falling or flying? I can't tell. Look, there's more eggs. As you can see, the cycle just seems to repeat with more eggs. There was a lot to see in that little video, don't you think? So I'm going to go back to our lesson for the week. We just watched a little metamorphosis, if you remember that term from last week. So now we are going into our scientific notebook. And this is for week 3. Make sure you see week 3 when you go to it. We're going to start with our see, think, and wonder. So we just watched a little metamorphosis of a frog. What did you see? What did you think when you were looking at the video? And what does it make you wonder or want to know more about? What does it make you question? You have space for 3 questions, but of course, you can do a lot more than just 3 if you need to. And you can do writing or you can do drawing in these little spaces. So once you finish your see, think, and wonder sheet, we are going to go and watch Frog metamorphosis explained. So we just saw a video, real life, of what happens from an egg all the way to an adult frog, but let's really learn what's happening. So we'll use this video and we'll learn a little bit more about it. Hey, stop! He definitely doesn't look happy, that frog. Do not harm my babies, he says. And the other frog says, stop it. Let us study about the eggs. A female frog lays hundreds of eggs, after which the male fertilizes them. Some of these eggs get destroyed on exposure to wind and rainfall. Therefore, out of hundreds of eggs, only a few get fertilized. A layer of jelly holds the eggs together and provides protection to the eggs. This whole mass of fertilized eggs in jelly is called a spawn. Please come back after a few weeks, it says. Maybe you'll learn a little bit more. So we have step one, we have eggs. So what happens after the eggs, I wonder? She says that we are just in time. The eggs are about to hatch. So after a few days, the tadpole hatches out of the egg. So that's step two. It goes from an egg to a tadpole. It feeds on the yolk of the egg from which it hatches. That reminds me of another insect we learned about. After a few days, external gills appear. Then the tail elongates or gets longer. Next, we have fins that develop on the tail, so it helps the tadpole move around in water a little better. After a few weeks, the gills disappear. And it starts to form lungs so that it can breathe. And then it develops hind legs. And this is no longer just a tadpole, this is a tadpole with legs. After a few days, the tadpole develops into a froglet. And a froglet not only has the hind legs, but it also has two forelimbs up front, the legs in front. So now it is officially a froglet. And its lungs have officially started to develop. As time goes on, the tail becomes smaller and finally disappears. And this froglet is now an adult frog. We've definitely seen those before. So we're going to pause it right there. But we learned about the 5 stages that a frog goes through, and those 5 stages are egg, tadpole, tadpole with legs, froglet, and then adult frog. So those 5 stages are important in a frog's life cycle, or as we call it, a metamorphosis. Now that we have talked about the metamorphosis, looked at a little video about it, we're going to do our frog cycle organizer. So this link here sends you to this page here where it says Life Cycle of a Frog. On here you have 5 boxes and they are numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So in each box, I want you to put each step of the frog's life cycle in order, okay? And you can see the arrows tell you what direction each stage should be in. Down below, you have a picture of each stage. So if you are able to print this sheet out, you can take this and cut it and glue the pieces into the boxes. If you are unable to print this sheet out, you go back to your organizational notebook, and where it says cycle matching, you will draw your life cycle the same way that it kind of looks in the little document here. And once you finish drawing the life cycle, you can then, let me go back to our notebook. Once we draw the life cycle, then you can make sure that the arrows are there and label them. So that means even if you are cutting and pasting or doing all your drawing here, or even if you just have a separate sheet of paper at home that you're drawing on, I want you to make sure that you are labeling each step and putting arrows so I know what direction the frog cycle is going in. And remember the 5 stages. We have, well, let me start with my thumb. We have egg, tadpole, tadpole with legs, froglet, adult frog. All right, so once you finish your cycle matching for the life cycle of the frog, then you're done for day 1. So it's just fun, really quick, and just a little bit of information to get you started on learning about this amazing creature that can live both in water as well as out of the water. So as you're doing your activities, just remember to go through those 5 stages, okay? Those 5 stages are very important in a frog's life cycle or a frog's metamorphosis, whatever term you'd like to use. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you for day 2 of this week. Thank you.